In this video, we look at the first part of the stakeholder engagement section, where an LEA describes its process of engaging stakeholders in the development of its LCAP. As a disclaimer, this video is not a comprehensive review of all stakeholder engagement requirements applicable to the development of an LEA's LCAP. The LCAP template instructions provide more information, including a reference to applicable statutes and regulations. Although the LCAP stakeholder engagement requirements are slightly different for school districts and county offices of education than they are for charter schools, generally speaking, the process is very similar. All LEAs facilitate an involvement process through engagement activities with stakeholder groups and incorporate collected feedback into the LCAP. The minimum set of requirements described in a statute can serve as a helpful framework for an LEA when describing the process by which it engages its stakeholders in the development of its LCAP. For example, Education Code Section 47606.5e requires charter schools to consult with teachers, principals, administrators, other school personnel, parents, and pupils in developing the local control and accountability plan and annual update to the local control and accountability plan. A charter school can use this list of statutorily required stakeholder groups to develop a description of the engagement process by using the list as an outline and describing the ways in which each group was involved. The description of the involvement of other locally defined stakeholder groups can be included as well. School districts and county offices of education are required by Education Code Section 52060G and 52066G, respectively, to consult with teachers, principals, administrators, other school personnel, local bargaining units of the school district, parents, and pupils in developing a local control and accountability plan. Likewise, a school district or county office of education can use this list of statutorily required stakeholder groups to develop a description of the engagement process by describing the ways in which each group was involved. A description of the involvement of other locally defined stakeholder groups can be included as well. School districts and county offices of education also include the involvement of a parent advisory committee and, if certain English learner enrollment thresholds are met, an English learner parent advisory committee. The advisory bodies that serve as a PAC or an LPAC may have different names from one LEA to the next, as long as they meet the composition requirements provided in regulations. Describing the involvement of these committees might include, among other things, dates of meetings, comments made by the committee, and a summary of the LEA's response to the committee's comments. Other basic information to include in a description of the stakeholder involvement process might be the dates of the stakeholder meetings or surveys, number of participants, and a list of the stakeholder groups that participated. Other information might include additional efforts made by the LEA to meaningfully involve all parts of its educational community. For example, LEAs will often translate important documents and other communications, such as public notices, in an effort to increase participation in the process. These are just some examples and are not intended to be an exhaustive list of all things that might be included in the description of the stakeholder engagement involvement process. Appendix B of the LCAP template includes a set of guiding questions that can be helpful for deliberating about what to share in the stakeholder engagement section of the LCAP.